Thank you. I'll call the Court of Revision for Elmira Drain 1 to order. I'll start just with some introductions. My name is Jeff Smith. I'm the Deputy Clerk for Woolwich Township, and I'm chairing this meeting just until we appoint a chair from the members. I'll just ask the members to introduce themselves and maybe wave at the camera for anyone watching. Councillor Redekop.
Here.
Councillor McMillan.
Hello.
Thank you. Councillors Redekop and McMillan are from Woolwich Township. Sorry, I should have said that. Can I ask Councillor Mike Martin from Mapleton to please say hello?
Hello.
And Councillor Smith from Wellesley.
Present.
Thank you. Also with us this evening, we have project engineer Matt Ash from GM Blue Plan, who wrote the engineer's report. Thanks, Matt. And we have our drainage superintendents from the firm K. Smart and Associates, Joel, John, and Alex. Thanks, guys. So for the appointment of a chair, I'm looking for a nomination for chair from for a councillor from the Township of Woolwich. Can I have a nomination?
You want to do it, Scott?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Scott McMillan from Woolwich Township will be chair. Unanimous.
Are there any other nominations? No? Councillor McMillan, do you accept the nomination?
Yeah.
Okay. Going once, going twice, are there any other nominations for chair? Councillor McMillan, you are clear. You may assume the position of chair for the rest of the meeting.
Perfect. So we're already in order. I don't need a motion to, okay. Are there any declarations of pecuniary interest? Seeing none. Background information. So Court of Revision jurisdiction. Do I kick that to you, Deputy Clerk Smith? Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the jurisdiction for the Court of Revision is they can hear appeals for the following on the following grounds: that any land or road has been assessed too high or too low, that any land or road should have been assessed that has not been assessed, or that due consideration has not been given to the type of use of land. I will also say that the Court of Revision has no authority to change the engineer's report in any way other than to alter the schedules of assessments. If the court wishes to reduce one assessment tonight, then others must be increased. And all other property owners must be present for any discussion about an increase to their assessment. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. So we've been informed that there have been no written appeals from property owners. So what we're looking for right now is agenda item number 6, late appeals from property owners. So if there are any property owners on the call right now, viewing through Zoom or YouTube, calling in, standing outside the township office, waving a flag, we would hear those late appeals now. I don't see anybody. Deputy Clerk Smith.
Mr. Chair, I have not heard of any late appeals, and there is no one else on the call this evening.
Okay, excellent. So with that, Mr. Smith, do we need an opportunity for an explanation of the assessment, or with no appeals, can we just move to adjournment?
Mr. Chair, if the court doesn't wish to hear any further information from the engineer, there wouldn't be any deliberations or decision required, so then adjournment would be in order.
Do any of the councilors present wish to hear any of the explanations? No, I'm not seeing any. So with that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Councillor Smith, second. Councillor Redekop, all in favor? That motion to adjourn is carried. Thank you very much, everyone.
I would just like to thank Deputy Clerk Smith for his work on the drains over the years. Because of reorganization in the township, drain supervision will be going to infrastructure services. So I don't think this will be part of your job description anymore, Mr. Smith, right?
That's correct.
Yep. Thank you for all your work.
So if future meetings don't run this smooth, it'll be the fault of whoever takes over, right?
Of course. Mr. Chair, we typically, I should say, we typically ask everyone to stay on just until the live stream ends, so we can get a clean recording here.
No problem.